My eyes burn! My throat burns! Oh no, I missed! No! Yes! No! God dang it! Hey everyone, welcome back to Tricky Machines. Today, we're going to be getting some lick back from a map that I failed on the other week. Let me see, was it on my lights? So the last time that we played Tricky Machines, we were on a map called Grassroots Rally by Canuckchicken. And due to, here we go, here we go. And due to the nature of the map, I failed. What do I mean by the nature of the map? You got to get these 3 cars to the 3 blue... Oh, I don't have a mouse. If you can find them, there's 3 blinking blue platforms, each one for each car. There's 3 and then there's a 4th one? Whatever. Point is, you got to get each of these cars to all 3 of the platforms. And because that video was running long and I was failing anyway, I decided to end that video and come back for one episode specifically to try to complete this level. Now, if y'all don't remember, this car on this level is not very fast. It actually can barely make the jump that we're about to deal with here. So I'm going to go wide, try to turn in tight. I'm running out of grip. Damn, that's not good. I hit the wall. I'm probably not going to make this jump. Yep. Cringe. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Excellent. But yeah, so like I was saying, this car's not particularly fast. Handles fine for the most part, but isn't very fast. I think I had ended up beaching it somewhere, which was my mistake. Yeah, not quite like that, but not dissimilar to that either. Come on. And it's not front-wheel drive. Interesting. Let me tab. Here we go. I want to do this car first because... Oop. It's not the... I don't think it's the slowest, but it's not the quickest either, and it's not the best to drive, so... I want to get what I consider to be the worst car on this map out of the way first. That way I can drive the other 2, which are nicer, afterwards. Plus, I think this car in that last episode was the one to go the shortest distance out of all 3. So, some justice for the white and blue car here is in order. Corner a bit. Good! I've just come off playing Art of Rally, actually, as far as the actual chronology of my recording, so that's cringe. My instincts for hitting corners a certain way, for cutting corners slightly, might be just a little bit on the better than typical side. Although, in true Finnish rally driver fashion, my propensity to crash might also be on the slightly higher side as well. I need this car to stop having an open diff. Come on. Thank you. Get back on the road. Lost a lot of unnecessary seconds there. Don't lock up. Okay, good. We've made it reasonably far now. Whoop, whoop, don't get sideways. Now let me, not tab, F1. How close am I? Okay, we're getting pretty close to the first checkpoint. Well, I say checkpoint, no, we've been passing checkpoints. To the first... There it is. Where the hell? It's right in front of my face, but it's down below? To the first blue platform we need to park up on, is what I was trying to say. closed off, or... No, you just can't go there at all. Do not fall off! Please, reverse gear have enough? Nope. I need more speed than that to get back up onto the tarmac here. There we go. There we go! That's how we do it. That is how we do it. Okay. That corner was a lot tighter than I thought. I was like, oh god, I'm not going to pull up in time. Break, 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 break. Tight hairpin. Good. Where is... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I meant F1, not tab. Break. Back. So, there's 4 of them, but I only need to get 3 of them. Whatever. Careful. Ooh, careful. Break. Here we go. Here is the first platform for the first car. Now, second one. Let's get it. This one I have to remember to be careful with, because it does have a slight risk of rolling over. It's the fastest car here, despite having a tire on its roof. It is the fastest car here. Very nearly the best handling, I think. By far and away the most fun, just because it actually has enough power to make it through certain sections easily, like this jump. Did that with no trouble at all. Like I'm saying, I'm going to have to be just a bit cautious, because it does like to roll over. Just don't fall, just do not fall off the map. Thank you. See, that's the one issue, though. I've got used to that slow car. Now I got to get used to this fast one. So I don't overdo it. 'Cause if I overdo it, game over. Instead of being aggressive, I have to be cautious now. This car is a lot quicker and a lot more capable. It's got more grip, which is good, but only up to a point. It's sort of like a Viper in that sense, where the way it loses grip is not progressive. It's grip, 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 you spun. Instead of grip, 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 starting to slip, really slipping, and then lose it. It's grip, 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 you lost it. This turning circle is way better, though. No, please, please don't. Okay, okay, no. I got that little bit of tire. Is there a chance that I could use, not that I can use this car to right the other one? Could have done if I didn't crash this one. I'll see you all in a second. Alright everyone, so we finally made it to very near where I dropped the first car off after binning it with the other car actually the second time, the Mini. So this should be the Fiat 126. The reason why I decided to go for this as my second car instead of the third car is because the Mini is way too fast to drive after driving the white car. Too easy to make mistakes, so I need to work my way up to it. This car is a bit faster in a straight and is way faster in the corners than the white car, so I figured if there was any good way of warming myself up to The Mini, it'd be this way around. Dang it. The only issue is I have no idea where the next... Nope, no. Where the next checkpoint is. Okay, I think I have the idea. Okay, I think I know where it is. Alright, here we go. Break. Okay, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Now this is further than I've ever been, so we're going to be a bit on the careful side. And just try to nurse this thing home. And then we got to do the same with the Mini. Please don't. Do not do that. Okay, that's checkpoint 2. That is checkpoint 2. And now, for the Mini. The Mad Mini, at that. How fast it is. Fast, good handling, but a bit top-heavy. Mostly thanks to the tire. Oh, that was way too fast. Yeah, thanks to all those attributes. The Mini is a very fun, but very terrifying car to drive all the same. Just because it's a little too much of everything. It's a bit too fast. It's a bit too grippy, actually. And it's definitely too top-heavy. Really? That's an interesting accident to have, but anyway. Yeah. A bit too top-heavy, making it too grippy. Because it essentially grip rolls in a couple places. Don't. Thank you. Shift it up. Good. It kind of bogs there. I didn't like it, but... Gotta be careful on this portion of the stage. Lots of uphill sections with sharp crests that take a wheel off the ground, making it very easy to roll over. And sharp corners where you can just sort of fall off the circuit, fall off the stage itself. Hard on the brakes. A lot of understeer there. That was disappointing. Go. Damn you, Bobby. Alright, now the section I'm most worried about because of this car's top-heavy disposition. Good. We've made it relatively far now. Just gotta get past the checkpoint the white car is at, and then get past the checkpoint the Fiat's at, and I'll actually be pretty pleased. Okay, that is task number 1. On to task number 2. Ooh, big on the brakes. Big. Do not roll! I did not give you permission to roll, forehead. And guess what? I'm never going to give you permission to roll. So cry about it. Okay, big on the power. Big on the power, and then let off. Coast. Brake. Good. A little frightening there, but we held it. Okay, here. Okay, big on the brakes. I would, but I'm not going to because I don't want to fly off. Good. And then the question is, where do we go from here? That is what I don't know. Where do we go? Okay, I think, unless that's where I just came, I think that's where I just came from. There seems to be, there's one earlier on that I appear to be missing. Oh yeah, no, that is actually the end of the map. Okay, so we went too far. We got to go back. All right, that's probably actually where the white car is supposed to go. The Fiat, or this Mini rather, is supposed to go there. Only real question, I guess, is whether or not this car can make it all the way back through the stage. We don't have a lot of crazy hills, but can't say I'm very confident in the Mini either. It does have the most power, but you never know. Especially with tricky machines. You just never know. Pull the wheel up in the air a little bit there. I think I might actually know where that first checkpoint is. I know when we were at the section where the town is, there's a little bit of fence that's open. And it might just be in there. I couldn't find the platform when I looked briefly. I didn't drive in it, but as I'm driving by, I looked. And I didn't see a platform, but perhaps it's hidden. Oh, that's not the right way. I gotta climb back up the... Like, that is the right way, but it's not the right way, because I gotta climb up that somehow. And I gotta hope the Mini can do it. If it didn't beach itself. Well, I think that's a restart, so I'll see you all in a second. Guys, it's literally hidden in this parking spot. That is so evil. I hate everything about that. Alright. You got 126, you're next. No! All is not yet lost. Oh, thank God, I was actually able to recover it. Jesus Christ. Okay, and we're pretty close. We're pretty close to where the second blue platform is. And then all we'll have left is that fun but wretched Mini. There we go. Last, and unfortunately, definitely not least, the Mini. Let's get it. Please let that be it. Oh my God! We finally did it. That sucks so bad. That sucks so bad. 239. We're sub 250. Finally! We finally beat this cringe map. Wait, it's a great map, but it also sucks so bad. I hate you, Canuckchicken. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this very specific episode of Tricky Machines. If you did, then please make sure to like, comment, share, and consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Please make sure you hit the little notification bell and then all notifications. That way you're notified every time I upload. I will see you all next time.